What's up, BSers? We just got this 49cc dirt bike in here, and today's video we're gonna swap out the engine, put a new two-stroke in there. The old one was a little wore out, and we're gonna build training wheels. So stay tuned. We're gonna start by removing this engine off of here. So I'm gonna start out like a time lapse as we go ahead and we just take this engine off here. You got your throttle cable, your fuel line, only 2 bolts. I imagine there should be more than 2 bolts that holds that. I have to look into that. Anyway, and the chain, which the exhaust. So yeah. So let's get started on that, guys. Let's get this engine off. So old engine's off. New engine's right there to go on. But before we install the new engine, we are going to fabricate the training wheels. I'm thinking the training wheels, I was going to mount it on this plate. That plate seems a little weak, so we're going to mount it back here on this tubing right here. So it's going to go back right here, and we're going to have to extend the tires out like on that side so they ain't touching that. But what I need to do is I need to measure from here to here so I can build a bracket. So we're gonna get that done, and then we can start cutting. All right, get some measurements here. Oh, it's gonna be hard. Let me see what I can get. Four 3/4. So we gotta cut those brackets. 4 3/4. I got some angle iron right here that I'm gonna be using. So let's get to cutting. I'll move the camera over here and we'll start cutting. All right, make mark. Make the first cut. I'm gonna speed through this footage. Now it's time to mark the hose, the drill for the axle. So I'm gonna go up 1/2 inch, and then I'm gonna go up 1/2 inch. Get something to mark that better. B-squared about wore out, so I gotta do it this way. Anyway, that way, and then this way is right here. That'll give us the it should give us enough room to drill out 5/8 hose. We're gonna do the same on the other side, other one. I gotta find my better angle, or my speed square, because that one's chewed up from. And that's perfect. Alright, so I got the hose drilled and actually cut the center support out. The center bracket, which is right here, that's going to go bolts to the frame. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut the slots out into this. And I'm just going to do it the simple way. I'm just going to line it all up, make sure it's all square. And then I'm going to just mark it with a marker. Like that. Now we can go over there and we can start cutting these out with a angle grinder. So let's move over and start cutting these out with the angle grinder. Alright, I ended up having to use a Sawzall because my angle grinder, one of them burnt out. So, cut that out, squared it up. Now I want to tack it up, check it again, and then we can weld it up. So let me get the welder started, and we'll start tacking this up. But that's the start of the bracket. The axle will go through here, and this bolts to the frame. And we might have to add some supports. I'm not for sure yet. Let's see how it goes. That's it. That's it. Actually, just right out here. Right here. Wait, don't sit there. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Alright, that's all welded up now. Got to cut this down on both sides, drill a hole for the cotter pin, and then that'll work. I'm gonna get this, we're gonna go ahead and do that right now, and then the rest will probably be done tomorrow. So let's finish up this so I can go to bed, and we'll start the rest up. We'll start back tomorrow. I'll paint it tonight and we can mount it back tomorrow. Alright, this is what I'm thinking, guys. I got it marked right here. But I was thinking on this side for a spacer, I could weld on a piece of this. Of course, then this might be too... that might not work. Well, maybe. I think it will work. So I'll just have to cut off a 7-inch piece of this. Actually, let me do that. I'm going to do that and I'll start this right back. Alright, got that piece right there. I'm going to pull that off here. Slide that over in there like that. Then put a washer right here. Let me, let's see if this will stand up here for me. Stick this wheel back on here. Like that. Oh yeah, that will work perfect. That'll act as a spacer. Let me get one more washer. this will work perfect. Look at that. So all that square tubing on there, put that right there. Now with that cotter pin in there. Okay, so it might be a little overbuilt now. Maybe I'm starting to overbuild it now. But hey, for this, it's better safe than sorry. So I think I'm gonna weld that up. I'm gonna cut off the other side. I'll weld it up and I'll start this all back up. Okay, my welds suck trying to weld that tubing, but I had burned through a lot. But it'll hold, and all that tubing is there for is a spacer anyway, so it should be okay. It's not nothing for any structure or anything. Those welds are solid. I have a hard time welding that thin tubing, square tubing. I always have. No matter how I've tried, I always have a problem with burning through. I tried speeding up, you know, and everything. I just never could get the thinner tubing to weld as good, especially using flux core like I do. So I'm gonna paint this and I'll start back tomorrow. I'll start the camera back tomorrow. I gotta clean this up a little bit more, but we'll start this back tomorrow. All right, guys, day 2. Got the training wheels installed onto the dirt bike. As you can tell, just installed it right through this frame right here with a couple of grade 8 bolts. Again, I had to burn through here. It don't look too pretty, but that's not a structure. That's just a spacer. So it'll be okay. So let's get the engine installed and we'll take it for a test drive. Or not me take it for a test drive, but my nephew will take it for a test drive, but we'll hook a camera to it. Alright, let's get it started. Alright YouTube, it's all done. We're about to test fire it up right now.
I'm going to push it forward a little bit.
Alright. Alright, let's see. I think this is choke on. Move back, Jackson. Oh.
Gotta let her warm up.
Let her warm up. She's 2-stroke. Alright guys, this video's done. It runs, it rides. So let me get more riding footage, but it didn't turn out that way I wanted it to get riding footage. So anyway guys, you'll probably see it more in other videos of everybody riding around here, because we do a lot of riding around. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Got a lot of hours into this. So anyway guys, so the background, get a helicopter in the footage. So anyway guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this out, make this one of the best small engine power sports channels on YouTube. Guys, I'll see you next time at Shop. Later everyone.